When a beloved global superstar like Jungkook, a member of the iconic BTS, undergoes surgery, it's bound to become a headline. But what if that very surgery takes a surprising and unexplainable turn? What if the medical professionals in charge were forced to make a decision so unexpected that it left not just fans, but even the medical community questioning their actions? This is precisely what happened during Jungkook's recent surgery, leaving millions in shock and sparking a frenzy of questions online. What exactly unfolded in that operating room? Did something go wrong? Or was it a matter of life-saving necessity? And most importantly, how is Jungkook doing now? It all started like any other medical procedure. Jungkook, who had reportedly been experiencing a recurring health issue that he and his team had kept private for months, was admitted to a top-tier hospital for a scheduled surgery. Fans, naturally concerned yet trusting of his resilience, trended hashtags wishing him a swift recovery as soon as news of the procedure broke. Everything seemed normal until reports began emerging from anonymous sources inside the hospital. Whispers of something unusual happening during the operation sent waves of confusion and anxiety across social media platforms. And then the shocking statement came. In a press conference held later that day, the head surgeon made a startling revelation. During the operation, the team encountered an unexpected complication that forced them to make a split-second decision. What was this complication? Why wasn't it detected beforehand? And more curiously, why did the doctor's tone seem almost hesitant, as though there was more to the story than what was being shared? The surgeon's exact words were, "For a moment, the world stopped." Unconventional action? What could that possibly mean? Fans and medical experts alike began speculating. As the internet does best, fans quickly pieced together clues from Jungkook's recent public appearances. Had he seemed unusually tired during performances? Were there signs of physical strain? A medical expert, speaking anonymously, suggested that the complication might have been tied to stress-induced health issues, something not uncommon among K-pop idols given their rigorous schedules. But others weren't so sure. One theory even suggested that the complication wasn't physical at all, but rather something related to an unexpected allergic reaction or a pre-existing condition that had gone undetected. Still, none of these theories explained the cryptic way in which the surgeon described their actions. Unconventional was a word that raised more questions than answers. Hours after the surgeon's statement, Big Hit Entertainment, BTS's management company, released an official update. Their tone, while reassuring, carried a weight of emotion that fans couldn't ignore. But what stood out most was a sentence buried towards the end of the statement. This acknowledgement of surprise from Jungkook's own team only deepened the mystery. Insiders have hinted that the unconventional action taken during the surgery may have involved an advanced medical technique rarely used outside of emergencies. Some speculated it involved the use of cutting-edge technology or experimental procedures, while others believed it might have been something as simple yet critical as a re-evaluation of the surgery's original plan mid-operation. What made this even more emotional for fans was the realization that Jungkook, someone known for his relentless dedication to perfection and his fans, had likely pushed himself to his limits before the surgery. A tearful fan wrote on Twitter in a follow-up interview, "One of the junior doctors present during the operation admitted that the team's decision was made with only seconds to spare. It wasn't something we could predict. It happened suddenly, and our focus was solely on ensuring Jungkook's safety. No matter the pressure, we knew we couldn't let him down." Their words, while reassuring, painted a vivid picture of the intense pressure and high stakes of that moment. Fans couldn't help but feel a mix of gratitude and heartbreak, knowing that Jungkook's well-being had hung by a thread. As of now, Jungkook is reportedly in stable condition, with his recovery being closely monitored. While fans continue to send messages of love and support, the lingering questions remain. What was the true nature of the complication? Will Jungkook share his story when he's ready, or will it remain one of those untold mysteries? One thing is certain. The world's love for Jungkook has only grown stronger in the wake of this incident. His resilience, combined with the dedication of the medical team, has reminded everyone just how fragile yet precious life can be. For now, all eyes remain on Jungkook's journey to recovery. Until he's back on stage, Fans will continue to wait with bated breath, their hearts full of hope and their minds filled with questions. Hashtag, a global phenomenon. Fans rally in solidarity as the mystery surrounding Jungkook's surgery deepens. One thing has become crystal clear: his fans, known as ARMY, are not just a fandom but a global family. From heartfelt messages flooding social media to organized candlelight vigils, ARMY has turned their concern into action. Trending hashtags like hashtag Stay Strong Jungkook and hashtag We Trust You JK have garnered millions of posts, creating a digital wave of love and hope. But the support hasn't stopped online. Across cities worldwide, fans have arranged blood drives, charity events, and even sent letters of gratitude to the hospital staff who worked on Jungkook's case. "He's given us strength through his music, so it's our turn to give him strength now," said Mina, a fan from Seoul, who organized a charity drive in Jungkook's name. Some fans have taken a more investigative approach, analyzing every statement and piecing together the timeline of events in hopes of uncovering what really happened during the surgery. But no amount of speculation can replace the one thing everyone is waiting for: a word from Jungkook himself. For someone as open and expressive as Jungkook, his silence since the surgery has been deafening. Known for his heartfelt interactions with fans and his willingness to share both his joys and struggles, his decision to remain quiet has only fueled speculation. While some fans understand and respect his need for privacy, others can't help but worry. "He must be going through so much right now," one fan tweeted. "I just hope he knows we're here for him, no matter what." Psychologists have weighed in on the emotional toll such a high-pressure situation might take on someone like Jungkook. Dr. Clara Park, a clinical psychologist specializing in public figures, noted, "When you're in the public eye at Jungkook's level, any health scare becomes magnified. The pressure to recover not just physically but emotionally can be overwhelming." This sentiment is echoed by fellow artists and public figures, many of whom have sent private messages of support. An anonymous industry insider revealed that Jungkook has received hundreds of personal notes from colleagues wishing him a speedy recovery, further demonstrating just how beloved he is within the entertainment world. As fans continue to dissect the surgeon's choice of words, medical experts are offering some possible explanations. Dr. Ethan Liu, a renowned surgeon specializing in emergency care, believes the phrase could indicate a deviation from the planned procedure due to unforeseen circumstances. "Sometimes, surgeries don't go as planned," Dr. Liu explained. "This doesn't necessarily mean something went wrong. It could simply mean the team had to adapt to new information they discovered mid-operation." The term unconventional might refer to a method or technique that's not typically used but is still medically sound and necessary in that situation. However, Dr. Liu also acknowledged that the vagueness of the statement leaves room for misinterpretation. The hospital might have chosen to be intentionally vague to protect Jungkook's privacy, but in doing so, they've unintentionally created a wave of speculation. This isn't the first time Jungkook has faced adversity. Throughout his career, he's been open about the physical and emotional challenges of being a global superstar. From grueling world tours to long hours in the studio, Jungkook has always pushed himself to deliver his best, often at the expense of his own well-being. In 2019, Jungkook sustained a leg injury during a concert, but continued to perform while seated, apologizing profusely to fans despite their insistence that he had nothing to apologize for. Moments like these have solidified his image as a hardworking and selfless artist, but they've also raised concerns about the toll his career might be taking on his health. Jungkook's surgery has reignited conversations about the intense pressures faced by K-pop idols. The demanding schedules, relentless public scrutiny, and high expectations often leave little room for rest or self-care. Experts have called for more transparent discussions about the industry's impact on artists' well-being. "Jungkook's situation is a wake-up call," said Dr. Min-ji Han, a cultural analyst specializing in Korean entertainment. "It's a reminder that even the strongest individuals need time to recover and prioritize their health." The incident has also led to renewed calls for fans to respect idols' privacy and boundaries. While the outpouring of love and support for Jungkook has been overwhelming, some fans have crossed the line, attempting to contact the hospital directly or demanding more details about his condition.